Hello dandelions! Due to the recent feedback and my desire to make things right here, we will continue exploring Slavic swearing, since there are so many more to discover. Before we begin, I want to make it crystal clear that aggression towards me will get you blocked. I don't owe you space if you can't be respectful. I know that previously, learning and using the Russian language in some areas was a mandatory practice, and I obviously didn't intend to trigger this experience. I'm glad it's covered. The thing is, I love my community, so grab your snacks, tea, and brace yourself for the beloved bell sound, the unpaid actor of my many episodes. We are moving on to the second part of our swearing journey. The ultimate guide to Slavic swearing. We lightly explored the rich historical and modern Slavic swearing collection in part 1. As we remember, Slavic swearing has its roots in reproductive organs, physical intimacy, and the supernatural. It was a spell, a magical weapon that can be used for good and evil. Today, we expand our knowledge of beautiful Slavic profanity with curses across Slavic languages that tie back to Slavic deities. For example, the Slovak "Bodaj by tě Perun vzal" translates to "May Perun take you." Perun references the Slavic god of thunder Perun to avoid directly naming him. This curse is equivalent to "May God strike you." It's pretty much wishing someone to depart from this world. Few people survive a lightning strike. Many curses would involve unclean forces, minor spirits, and beings in Slavic paganism. I reviewed many of them in depth on my channel already. Check it out. So, in Serbian, Bosnian, and Montenegrin, the phrase "Da te Vila odnese" translates to "May the Vila carry you away." Vila is a Slavic forest fairy who could bless or destroy. This saying wishes someone to be wiped out by wild, powerful, feminine energy and has been used to call down punishment on someone. Found in Polish folklore, "Upyrcze porwie" translates to "May the vampire take you." Upyr is a vampire-like being in Slavic culture. Villagers use this phrase to scare kids or curse enemies. Another rich vocabulary is available for those who don't plan to involve powerful Slavic deities. We are officially back to the reproductive themed words. We are opening this section with the Polish kurwa. This noun means, tada, an adult entertainment worker, and its alternative meaning is to fuck. In casual speech, it is used as an insult or as an expletive like damn. In Birch Bark Manuscript number 531, which we reviewed the last time, Anna's sister was originally called kurva, and this information was lost in the English translation, and I forgot to mention it too. Interestingly, Czech swear kurva drat is a strong way to say fuck or god damn it. This phrase is formed from the word drat, which means wire or thread in Czech, and it gets mixed with the word we already know for the dramatic purpose. Spicy Czech curses also include the dele, which means into the back door, a go-to expletive when something goes horribly wrong, like your computer crashing and wiping hours of unsaved work. The bitch is the female version translating to into the cunt. Idida prdele would be the alternative to English go fuck yourself, and not to be thrown around lightly. Czech a sakra means damn. It is a mild swear, perfect for situations like stepping on a Lego. The word comes from the Latin sacra, which means something sacred, and refers to the Holy Sacrament of the Eucharist. Over time, it lost its religious meaning and became a casual way to express frustration. After our brief, relaxing break with blessed swearing, it is time to face the full-force Polish profanity. Pierdolcie is equivalent to English fuck you. It is related to the verb pierdolić, meaning to fuck, to mess with, to talk bullshit. Also, spierdalaj is a harsh Polish way to tell someone to leave. Moving on, the noun chuvak is one of the most widespread vulgar words for male pee-pee in Czech and Slovak. It is commonly used as an insult. In southern Slavic languages like Bosnian and Serbian, the equivalent would be brat. What a small world! However, if you are down for something less intimidating, the Bulgarian slang word smotan means someone silly or clumsy. Other examples of a moderate insult include the Serbo-Croatian noun budala, meaning fool or idiot. Fun fact, this word has roots in Turkish and probably leaked into the language during the Ottoman conquest. In Czech, shashak means clown, fool or buffoon. Shashak or similar spellings are even used as surnames in Slovenian and Croatian. Our emotional swearing roller coaster continues, swinging from mild to brutal. And now it's time for a history lesson. Let's look at Birch Bark Manuscript number 35 from the 12th century, found in the Novgorod region. The note is from a man named Radoslav to Chatislav, and it goes from Radoslav to Chatislav. Collect from the merchant 2 grivnas and 5 kunas. And the reply, Brother Yakov, do your screwing, lying down, you horny bowser. However, the English translation isn't entirely accurate. Based on the linguistic research and context, it is more likely that Chatislav replied with something closer to Brother Yakov, don't show off. The Russian verb «въёбываться» is formed from the verb «ебать», means to fuck, which I covered previously. It is a vulgar way to describe someone showing off, which would be more fitting for the situation. So the sarcastic reply, instead of being about physical screwing, it's more about boastful behavior. Across Slavic cultures, insulting someone's mother is often seen as the ultimate form of verbal aggression. Cursing a sacred figure is clearly deeply offensive. That is why there are many swear words involving a woman. Macedonian curse «Dati jebam majkata» translates to «fuck your mother». Another vocabulary pearl from Bulgarian, «mamka ti» often means «fuck you», although it literally translates to «your mother». Depending on the tone and the context, it can also be used as an equivalent to «shit». Additionally, the phrase «Data babaroga odnese» would be «May babaroga take you» in English, and is often used in parenting or as a sarcastic insult in the south of Eastern Europe. Babaroga is a boogeyman type of threat in the region and a cultural cousin of our beloved, powerful Slavic witch Baba Yaga. Can you imagine dandelions? There is an interesting formula in South Slavic languages for building a curse. Date curses are common in Serbian, Bosnian, and Croatian. You heard a few of them during the episode. Date translates to may you be, and it's the opening part of a formula to wish ill fate. Here is a tutorial, dandelions. You just slap date plus something bad. Like date poplava odnese, which is may a flood carry you away type of wish, and is used to drive the point home when someone is being unbearable. That is zmija ujede, or may a snake bite you in mighty English, is the expression of shock when someone betrays you. Dati cirkne krava translates to may your cow die, and it's basically the Slavic version of may your car explode. Now, How do you feel about your upgraded vocabulary arsenal, dandelions? Beloved, cursed, summoned Perun himself and forest fairies, and somehow we're still standing. Slavic swearing isn't just about being rude, it's an entire emotional ecosystem linked to history, myth, and a bit of spicy ancestral drama. Use this knowledge with caution. Don't forget to like, comment, share your favorite Slavic swear, and most importantly, stay respectful, or I will have to summon a Vila on you. До скорого, dandelions!